Hello. Are you out there? I never know until I finally see somebody go, yeah, I'm here, it's working. Because you got, again, you got to remember, I'm like 20, not minutes. Sometimes I say minutes, I don't mean minutes, like 20 seconds. Robinette Reed is watching, okay. Shonda Thaxton, I know Shonda. How you doing, Shonda? Okay, so y'all are here, all is working. Colleen Harris, Cindy Kane. Robinette Reed. Good evening, Andy Griggs. Georgia Klein. Hello, Georgia. Good evening back to you, Robinette. Laurie Robertson Wood. Hello, Andy. Hello back to you, Laurie. Thad. Hello, my brother. Down there in Gray, Georgia. You're not Alabama. I don't know why I always think of you, Alabama, but you're Gray, Georgia. Janine is here. Lady Lake, Florida. Come on. Tina Lloyd. Hi there. Hello. And that is Connie. I wore a white shirt. Now I can't hardly see. Vera, how you doing? Jen Sullivan. Hello, Andy. Come on. Biggest fan from Norton, Virginia. I'm glad you are. Hello, Carrie. Emily. NH is here. NH, New Hampshire. Okay. Deborah Allen. Hello, hello. Are you the Deborah Allen I know? Hello back to you, Deborah. Wish you were with me. Chickamauga something, Georgia. Bev says hello from Indiana. Alicia says hello. South Alabama says hello from Shasta. Is that Marcia that says how's Mason and Amber? They're doing good. He's complaining about something right now. Amy says, have you been hunting yet? No, I have not. Have you been hunting yet? You have to be back in Dothan, Alabama. Love me some Dothan. Hello, Jamie. Carol says, hi, Andy. Carol from Arizona. Hope you're good in West Virginia. Hope you're good in Arizona. I'll be playing in West Virginia soon. You got to come. I am in Missouri, somebody says. Brian Griggs. I think that's my cousin, Brian. Is it my cousin, Brian Griggs? Here we go. Hello from New Mexico. Come on, Thomas. How you doing? Thomas is watching. Good evening, Andy Griggs from Cross Country US Magazine. Thank you for sending me that the other day, by the way. I think I hear Mason, yeah? Hello, Barbara Bates. Thomas Ray. Thomas from Monroe, West Virginia, or M West Virginia. Sharon is watching. Hi from Smoky, Canada. Yeah, you guys are on my mind. You're freezing up. Yeah, I know. Sorry. You're frozen. I'm not frozen now, am I? Hello from Green Forest, Arkansas. Hi, Andy Griggs. Andy, what's up? It's frozen. Okay, hopefully it's not frozen now. Is it still frozen? Like right now it's frozen? How about a little John Henry? Yeah, we can do some John Henry. Man, I don't smoke a cigar much. And it's a little hot. I don't know why I'm smoking a cigar right now, to be honest with you. Hello from Minnesota. Come on. Alan's watching. Kathy, hello everyone from Manassas, Virginia. Come on. Bobby Clack, you're here. Hi, Andy from North Carolina, says Karen. Brenda says hello, Andy. I thought you might want to stay. I threw my old guitar away with the band and came home to stay. That wouldn't do. Cause this old guitar of mine, it used to ease my troubled mind. But each day I've come to find that he's lonesome too. So here I go again, blowing my show again, unable to go again, here without you. Hello, Memphis. Hello, Maryland. Hello, Connecticut. losing my hope. At the end of my road again, I'm unable to go again. I'm still loving you. Tootsie says I'm still frozen. I'm fixing to take, well, these mosquitoes are about to take me off, and I'm fixing to throw this dadgum phone off of the porch. I got somebody I want to introduce to y'all. It's my birthday present from them boys. This is a Martin D21. And the guys that gave it to me, they got their signatures. I'll name this this guitar Them Boys. This is all I've been playing the last week or so. Let's how good that sounds. The day I left, I told my dad, don't count on me to come back to this farm. And all he said was, son, go on up to Nashville and try to rope that star. Well, I told the girl I've always loved, don't call me anymore. She could do so much better. I don't know what she's waiting for. There's a place in Louisiana that treats me like a king. There's a girl who still loves me if I fall short of my dreams. Yeah, Nashville says I need to pack my bag. There's a place down in Louisiana that'll still take me back. Check this out. Come here. I don't know how you got out the door. How did you get out the door? Come here. No, come here. You're already out here. Come on, come here. Come here. No, come here. Don't be hard-headed. Come here. The struggle's real. Come here. Yeah, you're just in big bad trouble, aren't you? You'll say hello to everybody? Say, hey y'all, this is Mason. Say, I'm Mason. Say, what's your name? Say, my name is Mason Andrew Griggs. Now, what is your name? This guy has made my life heaven and hell. Oh, Lord, the sleep. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, but that's all right. We're going to get over that. So, is there anything that... No, you can't have that. Is there anything that you want to say before I give you back up? Huh? You finally looking in the camera. Before you didn't have any kind of personality. Oh, you didn't have any personality. Are you ready? Are you ready? Patty cake, baker's man. You roll them in the oven. You throw them in the pan. You ready? Let's do it one more time. Patty cake, baker's man. You roll them in the oven. What do? You throw them in the pan. Okay. Say goodbye, Mason. Say goodnight, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. Say goodnight, Mason. Good night, Mason. Okie dokie. Bye-bye, buddy. Yes, sir. Let's don't even talk about sleep. Me and Amber are on fumes. All things are great till like 2:30. He wakes up, he's got a wet diaper. You change his diaper, and man, good luck getting him back into a full sleep. Because from then on, it's just cat naps. It's just cat naps. I hear you, Hoss. I hear you. Thank God he's cute, right? You are the cutest little kid that God ever created. I know you are. Thank God you are. So I can still smile at you. I love this guitar. My new family member, them boys. He don't have a pickup in him, and he never will. So if I travel with him, it's only because me and them boys are going on a hunt or camping or whatever. It won't be for a show because I'll never put a, I don't know. I doubt I ever put a pickup in him, but. Ain't no crime sitting at a bar, sipping on a cold draft beer, or making small talk with a blue-eyed girl when she asked what brought you here, just trying to unwind. And it's Friday night. You see that big old diamond ring shining on her left hand. You ain't bothered to ask her why she ain't with a man. You ain't done nothing wrong, but you ain't done nothing right. Yeah, 'cause the right thing to do is turn yourself around, point those headlights home. You know it's wrong to carry on with a woman that ain't your own. Right now you're stepping on a razor thin line. It ain't quite black or white. You ain't done nothing wrong, but you ain't done nothing right. Yeah, I love this guitar, man. This is my new favorite baby right here. My new favorite baby. Them boys. The ones that were here signed it, gave it to me. And I'm thinking about, I honestly thought about getting a pocket knife just to make it that much original, getting a pocket knife and just carving right here, them boys. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Practice line. How hot is it over there where you're at? Is it hot, hot, hot? I think the heat index here I'm in West Kentucky right now. The heat index was 110 or 112 maybe. Yeah, that was real nice. Real nice. Reminded me of the old Louisiana days. You talking about me getting put back in my place though? The other day I'm driving in my truck and it said 102. Take a picture. I sent it to Terry and Terry sends a picture. He's in his truck. He sends a picture back from Monroe, Louisiana. It said 112. I doubt I'll be sending him any more complaining pictures. Good Lord. You just right off the cuff, he sends me a 112. She thinks I walk on water. She thinks I hung the moon. Tells me every morning, just don't make men like you. Thinks I've got it together. She swears I'm tough as nails, but I don't have the heart to tell her. She don't know me that well. You know what this guitar reminds me of? You know, old wood in a church, that old pew that's older than you are, that church that you don't belong to now, but when you were a kid, you used to go see revivals or something there. You know what I mean? That old, and there was a certain loudness in that room, a certain smell, a certain loudness, a certain, and it was because of the wood. This is what this guitar reminds me of. She don't know how much I need her. She don't know I'd fall apart without her kiss, without her touch, without her faithful love and arms. She don't know that it's all about her. She don't know I can't live without her. She's my world. She's my everything. And she thinks she needs me. She said she didn't love him. And maybe she never really did. She could move back to her mama's. They could split time with the kids. She just noticed her first touch of grief. Oh, she don't wanna wait. No, not one more day, 'cause this ain't no practice life. We only get one shot. Our love ain't through away. It's all we've got. Yeah, now nobody goes around twice. This ain't no practice line. So much to do, but with so little time. Oh, the clock on the wall is gonna rob us all blind. It ain't no practice life. Hey, we only get one shot. Our love ain't through away. It's all we've got. Yeah, now nobody goes around twice. This ain't no practice life. This ain't no practice life. Yeah, this ain't no practice life. There's several of you that wanted to hear a little practice life. Me and Martina McBride. Hi, from Mason, New Hampshire. Where is Mason, New Hampshire at? I'm dying to go just to get Mason to take a picture under the sign that says Mason, New Hampshire. Oh, come on. Here's something else, you know that? Come on. I used to play the guitar at church when I was a teen. The first song was Amazing Grace. Was you in Hawaii 2 years ago? I was, Cindy Holmes. Cutthroat, Montana. I'll sing a verse of it. Somehow I don't have. No, you know what? How hot is it? Let me tune up real quick while I'm talking to you. Oh, my Lord, goodness gracious. All right, so September, working every weekend and looking forward to some great shows. It starts off, the September 9th is in West Virginia. So if you're anywhere near Charleston, it's the GOAT, the festival, they're calling it something, but the name of the venue. I'm trying to think of what it is. I'll let you know. Come join me. I got a lot of friends in West Virginia. I know y'all are going to be there. And some Florida stuff, and I'm trying to think of where I am the weekend in between that would be Nashville, the Nashville Fair. Yeah. So Charleston and then the Nashville Fair and then somewhere in Florida. Shoot, this year's going by fast, isn't it? Before you know it, it's going to be fall. Are your tomato plants full? Here's a funny one. Have you ever heard of Abe Lincoln tomatoes? Well, somebody gave me like some little bitty plants, so I planted them. Hey Mason, I see you. He's barely playing. I don't think that they're going to produce until about Thanksgiving. These tomato plants. Probably my favorite time of summer is right about now, as we're stretching towards the end. I don't know. Are your sycamores turning just a little bit in your cottonwoods? Mine are. Take a good look. It's probably my favorite thing about sycamores so much is sycamores they start turning in August. Have you ever noticed that? They don't wait till September and October. A sycamore will start turning in August. Go take a look at one of your sycamores. It was cold as a well digger's ankle at Cutthroat, Montana. But my mind was on fire when I saw her step down from the train. I'd waited forever, now I finally had her arms around me. The icicles still melted away at just the sound of her name. So I went to heaven that night in her arms in my cabin. In the middle of a dead winter, oh man, there burned a powerful flame. Yeah, they still talk about it at the tavern in Cutthroat, Montana. And the icicles still melt away at just the sound of her name. Somebody wanted to hear a little Cutthroat, Montana. There you go. I saw Carrie Wolf on there. I don't know if that's the old radio. Carrie Wolf was the first I met him in probably Milwaukee, maybe. If that's you, Carrie, hello. Was it Milwaukee? Where you, the first time I met you and your wife, I think, maybe. Maybe. Old baby, somebody said. Sounded good tonight. Thank you, Cindy. Beautiful, Donna said. Somebody wanted to hear Walking Away. Okay, here you go. Sorry. There you go. No, Hard Cold Rain by Travis Tritt. I did not get a chance to listen to it, no. I do need to record Walking Away. I know I have not written the first lyric to it. And it means a lot. I did a show 2 weeks ago, and a lady came up, and she goes, I'm a family member. And I knew she meant money's at my place. I said, oh, cool, okay. Do you have a request? And she said, Walking Away. That's what she wanted to hear. So my band, I was playing with my band, and so my band just kind of backed up, and I played Walking Away. That was very cool. There's people who give me a job, and there's also family members. You're a family member. Come on. Listening from West Monroe, Louisiana. Come on. My hometown. Well, my head turned and my heart stopped when I saw that it was her. After 3 long years, the love of my life and I couldn't breathe a word. Standing there so beautiful, with her eyes locked on mine. She couldn't hear me screaming from the inside. Here, don't you fall. Yeah, go on and let her go. And eyes don't look back down that empty road. On now lips, you may move. Don't say too. Oh, now please, heart hush. I said something kind of stupid. Then I reached out my hand. Then she reached out and touched me. Kiss me gently on my cheek, and I said, Tara, don't you fall. Go on, let her go. Yeah, eyes don't look back down that empty road. Ah, now lips you may move, but don't say too much. Oh, and please, heart hush. I said please, heart hush. Yeah, I know you appreciate me, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you more than probably you appreciate me. come see me. So this in September I will be. I don't know. Look it up. The first one will be in Charleston, West Virginia. You got to come. It's at a club. I've known Rick for a long time, and most of my West Virginia family comes see me right there. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good night. Probably a late night. It'll be a good night. Heaven? Yeah, you bet. Tip jar? Oh, I don't know what a tip jar is. Hello. How about George and Roger? They're probably asleep. Thank you for saying. You know what? I did a charity thing night before last in Owensboro for Make-A-Wish. And I was up there, and you know, for charity, it ain't about you. It's about all of the, you know, man. No, it doesn't matter what the sound is like and this and that. And you're just up there, kind of just singing. Well, I could tell real quick that my volume is way down, because you could crack a joke and not a whole lot of people would understand it, right? They know the song, but they don't really know exactly what you're saying. So I cut into old George Jones. Nobody really understood what I was doing, because I was like, well, tonight, no, that's in G. Well, tonight I broke the seal. I think I even went up. Well, tonight I broke the seal on a Jim Beam decanter. That looks like Elvis. Everybody's going, is that one of Aint's songs? I don't know if that's one of his songs or not. They couldn't really understand. Oh, me. Well, am I the only one that really got the joke? Well, last night I broke the seal on a Jim Beam decanter that looks like Elvis. Hell, I tore the label on a Flintstone jelly bean jar, and I pulled this up a place on the warm little table that he'd left us. And I pulled me up a big old piece of floor. Well, Elvis is fine and young. Fred said old-fashioned girls are fun. Yabba dabba doo, the king is gone, and so are you. I was the only one up there kind of giggling, because I was going, well now, well, I'll bet Elvis is fine and young. I broke Elvis's nose pouring the last drop from his nose. I am lucky enough to say that I saw him sing that at the Civic Center in Monroe, Louisiana. And it was everything it needed to be and then some. I stood up for that song, because I wanted to hear that old George Jones tone. I was probably about 17, maybe, something like that. And sure enough, he gave it. I don't even know what key he was in, but well, now he was giving it too. Well, I broke Elvis's nose pouring the last drop from his toes. And man, I'm sitting there going, gosh almighty, I'm seeing it. I'm firsthand to George Jones's tone. And then I was telling the story the other day about, you remember the story I told you the first time I met him? Which, you know, me and him and Nancy got to be, you know, pretty decent friends, but the first time I met George was at the Opry. I was a kid in the candy store. I walked up, and I just walked off stage, and his tour manager was walking with him, and it was just George holding his guitar. And I walked down that long hallway. Yep, there he is. Now, is there seriously, think about this. Is there a better sight? You get off stage at the Grand Ole Opry and you walk down the hall and there's George Jones walking towards you. And is that not the... And his manager said, George, this is the young guy that was just singing. Andy, this is George Jones. George, this is Andy Griggs. Yeah, hey, how are ya? Love your singing, hey. Man, and I'm just sitting there shaking his hand, right? Yeah. And I said, George, it really is a pleasure to meet you, man. It really is. Oh, yeah. Where are you from? And I said, I'm from Louisiana, North Louisiana. And he goes, Louisiana, hey. And right when he said that, somebody came up. There was a group of people that came up and said, can we have our picture taken with y'all? So me and George was taking pictures with these people. And then it just got to be them and George. So I'm standing there like the little... Do you remember Foghorn Leghorn and the little chicken honk? I'm the chicken honk. George Jones is Foghorn Leghorn. Everybody's leaving. He's taking pictures. He's done with them. And he looks over and I'm still standing there. And you remember that? You remember all the Foghorn Leghorn stuff? Hey, boy, what you doing over here? You're bothering me. Yeah, get lost, boy. That was me. And I'm just standing there staring at it. And George is looking at me like, yeah, you're still here. What's your name again, son? You're bothering me. And I said, Louisiana. And he goes, what? And I said, Louisiana. You said you had something to say. I'm from Louisiana. You said you had something to say about Louisiana. He goes, yeah, I've been there. That was it. I've been there. And I'm sitting there feeling like the little chicken hawk up against Foghorn Leghorn. Yep, sure enough. And right about that time, ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to the Grand Ole Opry stage, the possum, Mr. George Jones. And I just followed him. What else you gonna do, man? I followed him around there. I stood there in the dark corner as he walked out. And I'm trying to think of what he opened up with. But I know he's saying, step right up, come on in. If you'd like to take the grand tour of this broken house I once called home, sweet home. There's nothing I can sell you, oh, but there's things I'd like to tell you. Oh, there's things I know that'll chill you to the bone. Over there sits the chair where she'd bring the paper to me and sit down on my knees and whisper, George, I love you. Isn't that good? Not me. That song, George. Isn't that great? Now she's gone forever. Oh, and this old house will never be the same as it was that we once knew. Man, I remember standing there in the dark corner watching him. And I felt like I was sucking my thumb. I was that happy. I was just like a little kid. Yep. I don't know what got me on that, but I was telling that story the other day about somebody said, we knew you were friends with Waylon, good friends with Waylon. Did you know George? And I said, yeah, I knew George pretty decently, yeah. And the first time was, yeah, hey, I've been there. Louisiana, yeah. Now get away, boy. You're bothering me. Get away there, little chicken honk. What are you still doing here? You're bothering me. Probably I guess one of my greatest moments outside of the Waylon stuff would have been meeting Cash. Cash would have been he was something else. He called me Andrew. Well, young Andrew. Have you ever seen a tornado, Andrew? I said, no, John, I haven't. I have. They're calling for tornadoes tonight, Andrew. I don't know where you're at, but it's a pretty little... not quite, probably one day away from a fingernail moon, but it's still a pretty little moon. What part of the world are you in? Can you see it from where you're sitting? I can. It's kind of south and west of me. He owned a real estate south of Savannah, and a high-rise hotel in downtown Atlanta, and half the state of Georgia to his name. Should be set for life in his colonial manor. He laid the world at her feet on a silver platter, but all I had to offer was the moon. And she took the moon over Georgia. What a great song, huh? She'd rather have 1,000,000 stars in the sky than a gold mine. She took the moon over Georgia. When it came down to his world or mine, she took the moon over Georgia. A little country house in need of expansion. It's a far cry from here's downtown Atlanta. But we've got our own paradise, shadow dancing till dawn. I can't really remember how this song goes in the second verse. La-da-da rising, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There really must be something about that old yellow moon. And she took the moon over Georgia. She'd rather have 1,000,000 stars in the sky than a gold mine. Yes, she took the moon over Georgia. When it came down to his world or mine, she took the moon over Georgia. Yeah, Marty, she took the moon over Georgia. I don't know if you can see it or not, but he's just a smiling. He's smiling right now. Come come on. You can see the move from South Carolina good. I was hoping to see you in Panama City Beach last week. Well, we didn't run across each other, did we? Lost and Found, or Neon Moon, B and D, Brooks and Dunn. I know some Brooks and Dunn, yeah. You will never be lonely, please. Yep, there, that looks love. You expressions. My expressions. Brooks and Dunn. My favorite Brooks and Dunn was that Roger Miller song that they recorded. Remember that? You remember that Roger Miller song in the 80s? And then Ronnie Dunn recorded it early 2000s? Let's see. Two lonely people looking loud with nobody home. The angry words were spoken, la da da, nothing like it was wrong. Man, it's been a while. But do you remember that Roger Miller song? Da 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 da. He was such a genius. Now it's my belief pride is the chief cause in the downfall, with the problems and husbands and wives. Remember that? Everything that I understand that Roger Miller said and did and sang was to that degree. People, Waylon and all those people that would tell me Roger Miller stories. Well, now, do how with nobody home. Yeah, like you're gone. The angry words spoken says, did-it-did-da. It's my belief pride is the chief cause in the downfall, with the problems and husbands and wives. Man, that song there, I mean, Ronnie Dunn is a great singer, and he sang it great, but it needed that. Most singers don't need to touch the Roger Miller stuff. Ronnie Dunn can. Don't get me wrong, he can, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I was doing an interview about a year ago, and I've never been asked this question, and the question was, out of everybody that you didn't meet, out of everybody that you met, who is the one man or woman that you didn't meet? Name right now that you could wiggle your nose on, and that you would go back and meet that person. And man, that's a whirlwind of a question if you think about that, right? Anybody? Well, let's narrow it down to music. Okay, so if it's in music, now let's narrow it down to country music. Okay, let's narrow it down to either Texas or Nashville or California country genre that. And it was Roger Miller. I wish I could have met Roger. Yeah. Is it raining at your house? Kathy, I'm trying to see. I have not seen any of your requests. Keith Urban, I know Keith. Is it raining at your house? Like it's raining in mine. Do you miss me like I miss you? And is it cloudy all the time? Do you tremble when the phone rings? 'Cause you think I'm on the line. Is it raining at your house? Like it's raining at mine. Yeah, now does it thunder and lightning even when the sun shines? Is it raining at your house? It's raining at mine. Country songs. But as far as just the genius of it all, probably Roger still. I don't know. When you hear your legends and your heroes, those guys are putting Roger Miller on a pedestal. That means a lot. It means a ton. Remember when he was the. Do you remember the wasn't Peter Pan? It was Robin Hood. The old 70s or 80s cartoon Robin Hood, and he was Friar Tuck. Remember with the little ukulele up against the tree? That was all Roger Miller. Yeah, now I was country when country wasn't cool. Man, I ain't sang that one in Frozen. Okay, yeah. Heaven. Okay, yeah, I still owe you heaven. Can you give a PSA on